I just want to say about the Don't Breathe 2 movie. It sounds boring as shit. I'm not gonna lie. That movie sound just.
Uh,
All right, now let's do your other movie you saw today. Close Your
Don't
Eyes,
breathe.
Part
The
Two.
sequel is called Don't Breathe.
Oh,
But you you should really see the second one.
I
It's
seen, I
good.
seen, I
I
seen the
loved
first
it.
one. It's been a long time since I seen the first one. I didn't think too much of it. I
But,
thought it was a movie just sit back, watch, got nothing better to do. Yeah, it was alright. I can't remember nothing about it, but besides the dude was blind. That's why I say close your eyes too, because I know he could just like hear people and all that shit. And yeah, I thought it was alright. It was decent. I give it a 5. But tell me about part two though.
part two was
And spoiler
awesome.
warning if you haven't seen it yet. Spoiler warning. But anyway, go ahead.
It was awesome. I loved it. It was spectacular. The movie started off pretty awesome. Um, they had this little girl who was under the blind man's care because a fire had started in her original home. But she was like a toddler at the time, and his Rottweiler, I think it was a Rottweiler or something, have found her lying on the street, and ever since then he took her under his wing and nursed her back to health. But he kept her and raised her as his own because he really never had kids at the time. I don't think he did. And so does so does so these other guys, they were like organ trafficking people. Like to take somebody like a dead person's organ and keep it in those red boxes with ice. So they're
Ice.
like yeah, so they were like trafficking human organs, which I've never heard of. I I didn't know I didn't know you could traffic somebody's organ.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of weird and ew. And turns out that like around the end, like the almost ending of the movie, the little girl finds out that her actual father was arrested for like running his house, even though he really didn't do it. And the mother, she was bound to a wheelchair because of smoke inhalation and like, clogged her lungs. And she kept coughing. And every time she coughed, she was like coughing.
Yeah.
So look, the little girl finally had little girl finally had a chance to actually know the truth about who she really is and everything from her dad. But in actuality, he did really in actuality. I mean, he knew everything about her when by the time she was when she was
Yeah.
but the blind guy didn't want to, the little girl to get taken away from him because the dad and his son, who are, are human organ traffickers, and the dad really wanted his daughter so she can so he can get her heart. because the mother was dying. Because the mother was dying, and she only got like a few hours to live. And the only way that she can get a new heart is from a compatible relative. So the dad had gave her some to drink, but he spiked her orange juice with some sleeping stuff, kind of like a date rape thing. I forgot what those date rape pills are called.
Uh,
That you put in and it
I,
dissolve.
yeah, I forgot what they're called too. Checking this, see if I can find them.
And oh, she she went to sleep and everything, but she woke up and to meet you. And his doctor, I don't think he really doctor because he didn't really have proper tools, but they did in order to like do an transplant and get a heart test, but still the
Wait, I
because
can hear
everyone said,
your voice is messing up.
I said the doctor. I don't think he really was a doctor because he didn't really have the right equipment to have doctor tools or anything. So he told the mom, but he told the dad that in order for the transplant to proceed, he has to have a living heart because otherwise, if the little girl died, then the heart transplant wouldn't be a thing. But at the end of the movie, the black guy saves the little girl from like getting carved out like a turkey, and he dies at the end
Yeah,
because because after he had pushed the dad's eyes into his eye sockets, and I was like, I
nice.
was like, you could have killed him some other way. There's other ways to die in the movie. Yeah, he actually dug his fingers into the dude's eyes. And I was like, no, wait, you didn't have to kill him like
Nice.
that. That's a worse way to die because your eyes are connected to your brain.
I
If you're just
second.
killing your brain,
Yeah, I know. That's gotta get rid of them.
uh, you could have killed him somewhere else. You could have just went for the juggler. The juggler is the most easiest vein to slice.
Yeah, but
But then,
not as fun.
I mean, you could just watch the person bleed out in front of you.
No, no, you gotta suffer.
And before he went off, the dude, the dad, his eyes were not in his eyeballs and his eye sockets anymore.
Yeah.
He killed the blind guy by stabbing in the kidney area.
Mm-hmm.
But he was trying to go for the throat. But the little girl had managed to save him with by stabbing him due to heart with the machete cord.
Yeah.
And then and she tried to save the black guy by from stop bleeding out and everything. But he told her that he's already saved her. And then he died. And she went to that homeless shelter with like a little orphan thing.
Hey, what
And she met
Pokemon?
new friends. She went to this orphanage thing, where she met some friends there.
Oh, okay.
It was awesome. But the right rider got killed though. because he was trying to like protect the owner. The kid, he was trying to protect his owner, but it was dark, so he couldn't really see where it's going, so he had to use his nose to sniff it out. And then all of a sudden he got killed like that. So I was like, "What? We didn't kill that. Go kill him. Kill him."
Hmm.
And I was so it would so in a karma type of thing. The dad's house, the dad was killed, burning his house down, even though he didn't. And in return, he burnt the blind man's house down.
Hmm.
Like, so and in all of that, in the actuality, the dad wanted the one below, the one that is so in actuality, the dad really didn't want to spend time with his daughter at all. He just wanted her heart, so he could put it into his wife.
Okay.
Together. And the fake doctor got killed by him.
And who got killed?
And the doctor got killed by the blind guy, and he was trying to make a run for it.
Nice.
Yeah, the Rachel Frank movie and the Secret Living movie too was epic. I loved it. It was epic. I had a chance to see what Aretha Franklin went through.
Yeah. Well, in conclusion, but about before we wrap it up, I just want to say about the Don't Breathe 2 movie. It sound boring as shit. I'm not gonna lie. That movie sound just like the whole team was talking about it. I was making the thumbnail art for the YouTube video, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound just dull, boring. It's like a big ass custody battle or some shit. It's fucking ridiculous, and I'm sorry. I'm probably sure it's a good movie. I ain't see it. I'm just going off what I heard from you, but that movie sound like complete trash, bro. It seemed like just something I don't want to get invested in. No, I'm good, bro. I'm just skip that one. I'm definitely gonna skip Aretha. But yeah, let's wrap it up.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm just being honest. I'm not
I think
really.
you should give it.
Huh?
To give it a. I think you should really give the Aretha Franklin movie a try because Jimmy Hudson killed it.
Yeah, I mean, I
She put her heart
might.
and soul.
I might if I get bored enough, or if I go like, you know, somewhere and they're watching it, like, hey, you want to see Aretha? You know, like, all right, why not? You know, but I'm not. It's not something I'm just really eager to watch. But if the opportunity comes for me to watch it, I'll watch it. I won't say no. Put it that way. But I'm not gonna seek it out. And everything else, but the Don't Breathe. I'm not gonna breathe anywhere around that movie. I'm not gonna go see it. I'm gonna just skip the shit out of that movie. And Aretha Franklin, it's a maybe depending on the circumstances. And I get Don't Breathe. Well, I don't even care about Don't Breathe enough to even give it a negative score. I'm gonna give it a 0. It's irrelevant. That's what I'm gonna call it. If a score gets a 0 from me, it's labeled irrelevant. Like, don't skip it, don't pass go, don't collect $200. Just fuck that movie. So what do you give Don't Breathe to?
I love it. I'm a go with a 9.
9. Wow, that's better than Aretha Franklin.
Because I gave it an 8 because one, didn't should have done. They usually show parts where they die
Yeah, that's
and
true.
everything. They just only need the subtitles of what she did and everything.
Yeah, you gotta read the ending. That's bullshit.
Because Jennifer Hudson was still speaking Amazing Race, and then the subtitles popped on while she was still singing.
Yeah, amazing. Great. And you get all into like, oh yeah, and then just like, all right, see y'all later. This is coming out. You're gonna see the true ending. You gotta go on Google.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is all I gotta say about the two movies.
All
I
right.
love them.
So that's
Check them out someday.
yeah. So if you get bored, go watch Aretha. You got a few dollars to spend. You ain't doing shit. Yeah, go see that movie. You probably be bored, but hey, you hear some good songs. And Don't Breathe. Well, you go see that. Get some good sleep. That movie sounds more boring than Dream Make You Tired.